Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about common important upgrades that you'll find in everyday use in StarCraft 2, whether you're watching or playing. So first I'm going to be talking about probes versus Banelings. Not usually a fight the probes want to take, but sometimes they gotta. So first of all, when the probes 0-0, Banelings 0-0, Banelings will take 2 to one-shot the probes. But if the Banelings get +2 melee, they can now one-shot the probes. This is useful when you, maybe you're Overlord dropping and then you only need one Baneling, or really 2 to clear out an entire mineral line, or just in general. See, there you go. And it really shouldn't matter what armor the probes have when you do this, as long as you have the +2. So just to prove it, ground armor level 1. Roly-poly into the probies. Still takes one shot. Level 2. Still does it. And level 3. Boom. There you go. There's your first lesson. So another dynamic you might see in PvZ will be the Zealot versus the Ling. So the Ling currently 0-0, the Zealot currently 0-0. The Zealot will take 3 shots to kill a Ling. 1, 2, 3. There you go. But if you give the Zealot +1 melee, that dynamic changes. There you go. So 1 melee versus 0-0. 1, 2. And then, of course, if you're a Zerg player, you're like, well, that seems overpowered. Here's what you do. You go ahead and get +1 Carapace to make it an even fight once again. So 1 Carapace versus 1 attack. 1, 2, 3. And things have evened out once again. For the sake of clarity and thoroughness, let's look at the other upgrades that these guys can get. So let's give the pros player now +2 versus +1. 1, 2. Now 2 versus 2. 1, 2, 3. +3 for the Zealot. Nope, attack it. 1, 2. And last, of course, 3 versus 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at another matchup, PvT. For those who have been out of the loop a little bit, Liberator is once upon a time 2-shotted with basic upgrades, that is a 0-0 overall to 0-0 overall. A 2-shotted Stalkers, but now they 3-shot Stalkers. 1, 2, 3. Let's look what happens when you get +1 ship weapons, which a lot of people still do by default. 1, 2, 3. So close, but still not too helpful. Now let's look what happens when you upgrade to ship weapons level 2. 1, 2. Now that's the effect that you want. Let's take a look at what the Protoss upgrades can do in return. Again, for the sake of clarity. This is still against +2 Liberator, but now the Stalker has +1 armor. 1, 2. Doesn't matter. But if the Protoss has +2 armor. 1, 2. Doesn't matter. And what if he has armor level 3? Doesn't matter. And to really buff it up, let's say that he also has +3 shields. Because that happens a lot. Doesn't matter. +2 ship weapons is what you want to go for nowadays in TVP. Do not get stalled out on +1 ship weapons, please, love of God. For the last little upgrade tidbit of this video, as I want to keep in line with the idea these are small, easily digestible tips and tricks. Might do another video later, but for now, this is the last one. Let's look at PvP. Adept versus Adept. Not too common of a matchup anymore. There was actually a point in time where this was the only thing you would see, and this upgrade was of critical importance, but you still might see it every now and then. Let's look at the Adepts when they attack each other at 0-0 versus 0-0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What happens if you give someone +1 weapons? Where shall we march? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still the same. What if you gave, let's say the other Protoss player also got +1, but you actually managed to squeeze in +2 a little bit faster. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your Adept still lives. TLDR, get +2 on your Adepts to make them awesome versus the other Adepts. And again, for the sake of clarity, let's watch what happens if you have armor on your Adept, which no Protoss ever really goes for, but let's just do it. So now it is +2 versus 1-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That does negate the +1 of the Adept. But as I said, not many Protoss are going to be going for that +1 armor. But maybe if you're in a bind, you don't have minerals to quite get to that +2, but you can get the +1, then go for it. It does negate it. And that'll be it for this video tips and tricks. If you guys have any suggestions of what important upgrades you'd like to see actually in action and explain a little bit further, then put them down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.